Hello everybody. Bear with me for a second because I just want to check that everything is working. Because I actually had a few issues setting up just now. Let me see if it really is working. Hello everybody. Okay, it is working. Let me just shut everything off. Okay, we are live. So everybody, we have a cool new deck today for you called the Winter Yogi. So in Winter Yogi, we have our Ice Rider Calyrex V Max. So Ice Rider has the max lance attack doing 250 damage for 2 energy cost, 2 water energy cost. It is a very, very powerful card. Obviously, you can't actually you can't hope to knock out a VMAX or any strong high HP Pokemon with one hit of your Ice Rider max lance attack. We are not intending to do a one-hit knockout here, but that is why we have our Medicham. You know, Medicham is a very, very strong card. Yoga Loop is the reason this deck is called Winter Yogi. So our Yogi is our Medicham. Yoga Loop allows you to put 2 damage counter on any one of your opponent's Pokemon, and if that Pokemon is knocked out by those damage counters that you place on that Pokemon, then you get to take an extra turn skipping Pokemon checkup. So that means poison or anything doesn't work. You know, if you have a Shrine of Punishment for expanded format, it doesn't the effect doesn't work as well. So Yoga Loop, you get to take an extra turn. This is the new card that kind of you know, features the Supreme Puff effect. Supreme Puff, you get to Supreme Puff or the Dialga, the old Dialga EX, you actually get to take an extra turn for the GX attack or for that, you know, Dialga EX effect. So this is the new card that allows you to take an extra turn. So extra turn means you actually get to do a lot. You get to attack again with your Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX. So how do we make sure that those 2 damage counter is the last knockout hit? How do we make sure that Yoga Loop allows us to take an extra turn? We have our Inteleon, we have our Old Cemetery, and also our Agatha to place those extra damage counters on our opponent's Pokemon so that we actually get to knock them. We actually get to pile up a lot of damage counters on their Pokemon until there's only very few left, very few HP left for us to collect that extra knockout with that Medicham. So all we need to do once their HP is very, very low, all we need to do after that is to switch out to our Medicham with our Birdkeeper and then use Yoga Loop, and then after that we can boss order something else, another VMAX, to use our Max Lance once more. So this is how powerful this deck is. We are using our Yoga Loop to allow us to take an extra turn and hit extra, collect extra prize cards, you know, speed up our game in a sense. So Yoga Loop is a very, very strong attack. I can't believe this card is, you know, it's only 2 damage counter, but I really can't believe that they are bringing back this, you know, extra turn effect back to the Pokemon game. It is very, very strong. I love the extra turn effect. So only 2 damage counters mean you actually need your Agatha, you need your Old Cemetery. I actually, you know, I had the idea of making a Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX with the Arctozolt deck. So Arctozolt and Zoroark, because Zoroark allows you to get out that Arctozolt easier. You don't need your rare fossil, but if you have your rare fossil or your Zoroark, if you have both in your deck, you actually get to select which one. You get to place whichever you have in your hand onto your bench, and then worry about getting your Arctozolt later on. If you have it in your deck or in your discard pile, then you can discard it if you have a Zoroark. If you have a rare fossil, then all you need to do is get your Evolution Incense and evolve it. So that is what that is the idea of using an Arctozolt. But the bad thing about Arctozolt is that you actually need those crushing hammers. You need your Team Yell and Rugged Helmet. Otherwise, Arctozolt is not going to do much. And also, this deck has its weakness as well. So the weakness of Drizzle is that it's only 90 HP, meaning they can actually Rapid Strike Urshifu. They can G-Max Rapid Flow to kill 2 Drizzles at the same in one shot. With one hit, 2 Drizzles is dead. That means you can't actually evolve to your Inteleon. We have no Rods in this deck. We have no Clara, no Nessa, no way of getting back our you know, our Drizzle or our Inteleon if they get discarded or if they get knocked out. So we have no carriers as well. So if they get knocked out, we have no hope of reviving them. We only have 3 VMAXs to spare as well. So don't discard your VMAX that much. You know, you can't actually revive your... We have no ordinary rod in this deck, so you can't be... you have to use them sparingly. You can't be discarding them from your hand if you have a research. That is why I only have 2 research in this deck. So 2 research... 2 research, 1 Marnie, and 2 Milo. So Milo allows you to discard your water energy card so that you get to use your Melanie. We have 3 copies of Melanie in this deck. Melanie allows us to fast charge our Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX every turn so that we get to use Max Lance for 250 damage. Otherwise, it only does 130, which we don't want to be doing because 250 is enough to knock out a VMAX Pokemon if we have those extra damage counter placements. And on our next turn, we can use Medicham. So this is how strong this deck is. We have our balls as well. We have only one level ball, 4 quick balls, 1 great ball, and 3 evolution incenses to get out our evolution Pokemons. We have 1 bird keeper, 2 boss order, and 1 Agatha to get for the extra effects. So this is the switch effect. Boss order is the drag effect, and Agatha is the damage counter switching effect. And we also have our Sonia to get our basic Pokemon. Sonia allows you to get your basic energy cards as well. We have 3 copies of Sonia in this deck, and that is all for the deck list. 2 Crobats as well. So let's go for gameplay. This deck is called the Winter Yogi, featuring our Ice type and Fighting type. So we only have 2 copies of Medicham in this deck because it's actually very confined. I can't find a space for it. I actually thought of using Medicham with Shedinja. Shedinja, if you guys know, allows you to put damage counter on your opponent's Pokemon until they have 10 HP remaining. And then all you need to do after that is to use your Medicham to collect that extra 1 damage counter, So you don't even need to bring out your Medicham that early as well. All you need to do is use your Shedinja for 2 strikes of 2 of their VMAXs, and then later on collect those 2 damage counter placements with your Medicham for another extra turn. But you don't need an extra turn anymore if you do that. So if you have a Zigzagoon, might be better with that Shedinja as well. Bad thing about Shedinja is that you need to charge it with 3 energy cards, and you need to bring it out as well with your Ninja's Cast Off Shell. So that card is quite impossible as yet to be used. I tried using a Cherim, but it's way too bulky, It's way too bulky. You need too many cards to make that deck work. You need too many things. So Shedinja is impossible for now. That is why I choose to use Medicham with my Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX. So they are playing Rapid Strike Urshifu, which is not good for us. I'm just gonna do that. So we are probably gonna... I should have get a Crobat actually. Now we have no way of getting cards. I should have used a Sobble. Oh shit. Oh no, what did I do? Let's just bait them with a Medicham. If they knock out our Sobble, that would be super bad for us. But at least we get to hit it with 250. They're gonna evolve and switch now, I suppose. All they need is a Tower of Waters and Air Balloon. Well, actually, all they need is a... Oh yeah, Evolution Incense, my bad. So they got their Bird Keeper, Evolution Incense. They can actually knock out both now. But at least we get 250 strike. They can't Marnie us at the same time, so that's good. They should have gotten a Tower of Waters with that and then Marnie us. They probably have no supporter cards though in their hand. So that actually does the double effect of being a supporter draw as well as a switch card. Rapid Strike Urshifu, super annoying. If you're playing all of those supporting low HP level ball cards, then you actually have to be very worried about this card. Mew, no more Mews. I'm glad to say no more Mews. I don't mind being vulnerable to Rapid Strike Urshifu as long as there is no more Mews. No more Mew means you get to use your Kyogre, Amazing Kyogre is going to be super strong. Okay, now let's get our Ice Rider. We get to use Melanie the next turn. What did they hit though? Oh, they use Gill Thrust. That's weird. They use Gill Thrust. Okay, we can actually use a supporter now. Quick Ball for a Crobat maybe? Or Marnie? Should we Marnie them? They use a Drizzle. They use another Drizzle for a Quick Ball, I think. Don't know what to do here. I'm just gonna get a Quick Ball. I don't want to waste my boss order though. Oh my god. Milo is not gonna do anything. That Melanie is gonna help us though. Oh my god. I can't bear to see that Melanie going away. Oh well. I'm gonna put one of that. I'm just gonna use Rite of the High King here. How much am I doing? 100. 250. I suppose that's enough. I don't like using that attack. Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, that's good actually. They're probably gonna kill our Drizzile. No hope of using our Inteleon Medicham combo for this game. Maybe the next game. Shady Dealings. That card is super expensive, by the way. Drizzile is expensive on its own, but can you imagine how expensive this card is? Oh my gosh. I think I traded like a bunch of red star cards for this diamond, rare card. Not rare, I don't know what it's called. It's like half rare or something. But the ability is like super strong though. Here comes the Urshifu. Oh gosh. They got Passimian. They don't need that Passimian though. So we can Melanie for that one. Oh my gosh, they're getting 5 prize cards. Oh shit. Oh shit. I think they're gonna win. They can actually win on the next turn with their Inteleon. If they boss order us as well. We have no Crobat in the deck. I don't even know what to do now. I don't think we can win this game anymore. If they get their Rapid Strike Energy and a boss order in hand, which they're probably going to, then we have no hope of surviving the next turn even. So we got one Inteleon. I did not expect them to use a Gale Thrust. Oh my gosh, it is like way too fast. All they need is a boss order and a Rapid Strike Energy. Oh, and an evolution card as well. They don't have evolution, not yet. No more Drizzile, no more Shady Dealings. But they did use a Crobat. Haven't used a supporter card yet. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 150. 170 now. All they need is a Zigzagoon. No Zigzagoon, please. Oh my gosh, Zigzagoon. Okay. Oh my god. Ice Rider is dying. If we got an Agatha, we didn't even get our old cemetery out. We only have 2 old cemetery in this deck though. I'm just gonna evolve that one, I think. Yep. What can we do? Can we use a Agatha? Should we use an Agatha? Agatha or a Melanie? I think we should be using a Melanie. 250 is not enough though. They're gonna do that. We need to use a boss order now. We need to boss order something that is not a Rapid Strike, which is impossible. Or maybe if we use our old cemetery. Oh my god, this is impossible. I'm gonna try that. I'm just gonna. Oh shit! I forgot it affects us as well. Ah. Okay, that was stupid. Oh crap, it affects us too. Okay, I'm just gonna Crobat. We have no Crobat. Just to check, just in case we do. Nope, no Crobat. Okay, this is real bad. Milo or research? I'm just gonna use a research here. We got another one, that's good. And our energy card. So we made a mistake. I don't think we can win anymore, but I'm trying to survive as best I can. If you guys can see. Yes, 160 is not, like, let's just do everything we can. Well played. 290. Okay, no hope of surviving. Well, we lost the first game. Shouldn't have put that Medicham in the first place. Only put your Medicham when you have to, because that was just unnecessary. We didn't even need to use it. So we lost the first game, that's fine. Let's power through and go for the second one, because that's what life is all about. So if you guys were here for the last video, I'm sorry about the last video. I wasn't feeling too well. I was a bit exhausted from, you know, sleep deprived mostly, because I got like nightmares and I couldn't sleep, and I was like overworking as well, so wasn't feeling myself, so I was a bit jittery and my confidence was out all over the place. So now I'm feeling better. I'm gonna that is why I'm putting out a, you know, a fresh new video for you guys, early one, so that you guys get to enjoy. Bidoof. So the Bidoof deck sleeve and the card sleeve hides which type you're using and whatever deck you're using. You're taking an awful long time here. So we have no cards in our hand, no supporter cards. We have Drizzle though, but they can still use a Marley on their second turn, because we can't actually use a supporter card or evolve on our first turn. Oh, we can use a supporter card, my bad. We have no supporter card. So probably a Kingdra Blissey deck, or maybe a Melanie Blissey deck, with a lot of those, you know, hyper potions and stuff. Oh my gosh, we have no Ice Rider. Oh, my bad. Keep calling search for 3 basic rapid strike Pokemon. Oopsie, my bad. So we can't use Melanie, we have a Drizzle. They are not playing a rapid strike. There we go, a mysterious tin can. Yep. Ooh, Gardevoir. Experience share is pretty crazy, by the way. I just realized how crazy experience share is. If you have a Bronzong with experience share, if you have a Blissey with experience share, it's gonna do a lot for you, more than you realize. Let's get a Quick Ball, because we can Quick Ball for a Ice Rider and then Melanie that Ice Rider. Where is our Ice Rider? We only have that, you know, that old Ice Rider, not the promo one. Everybody's using the promo one, but we don't have it because we are cheap that way. I might just get another Sobble. They're gonna every us though, probably. Smash uppercut. Let's just do it. $250 plus 50 more. Heal, 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 heal. Blissey is annoying. No more weakness guard energy though, so thank God for that. Otherwise, Blissey is like super fat and annoying. Fat Blissey is really flipping annoying. I hate Blissey, guys. I just hate it. People keep spamming those heal cards and it's always the same thing over and over again. But at least they're playing a Gardevoir, so kudos to them for that. Gardevoir is interesting. So now they're gonna heal. I'm just gonna do that. No, they just play a Path to the Peak. I'm gonna discard one. Should we discard one or two? Oh, we have a comment. How do you envision using it? So, Ing, I think that's your name, Ing Z. We are trying to use Medicham V with Inteleon. So Inteleon allows us to add those extra damage counters to those VMAX Pokemons or even a Blissey. If we use our max lands for 250, then all we need to do is, if they don't heal, obviously, if they heal, we can't do anything basically. So all we can hope for if we are up against a heal deck is to use max lands over and over to knock them out. But if they don't heal, we can use our max lands for 250 and then use our Inteleon for those extra few damage counters, and then at the when everything is ready, we can use our Medicham for the final hit for that knockout, for that extra, to collect that extra turn, because we actually get an extra turn with the Yoga Loop attack if we knock out a Pokemon with that 2 damage counters. So we have a Drizzile. Drizzile doesn't help us now, but at least we get to prepare the next Inteleon, which doesn't actually help us for this game just because they are playing Blissey, but you never know, you know. We are gonna get another Drizzile. So let's get a supporter card now. I'm really afraid of, like, I'm deathly afraid of Every. I'm not sure about you guys, but Every is like the new killer card, because if you have an Every, you can actually destroy all of those supporting cards on your bench. Not sure about them, but we are setting up pretty nicely. They have no... Oh, Lucky Ice Pop. I love this card. It only does 20 damage of healing, but you get to flip coins. Can you imagine if you have a super lucky day? On a super lucky day, it's kind of like continuous tumble, you know. If you have a super lucky day, you can do 1,000 damage with basic silly Pokemon, continuous tumble, flipping hits over and over and over until you flip a tails. Same thing for this card. You heal 20 for each time you play that from your hand until you flip a tails. So they just conceded. Probably have a bad hand or something. So fast win there, not very interesting. Urshifu, horrible defeat just because we have, you know, we have a poor setup, and also they were too fast, and we have our Inteleons as well. Drizzile got knocked out too fast. I don't think we have any hope of winning if they are playing Urshifu VMAX. Especially if they have that Shady Dealings combo. Shady Dealings is mad. Shady Dealings is actually better than your Octillery. Octillery doesn't do much, but it does get out your Rapid Strike energy though. That special energy does turn up very easily in your hand. I'm not sure why, but it just, on your first turn itself, you can get your Rapid Strike energy. You don't actually have to be that lucky to get it, you know. I'm just gonna discard that one. We have our Ice Rider now. We may get It may be wise to get a Crobat. I'm gonna do that, just in case they path to the Pikas. That ability doesn't work for Crobat. So you can, this is quite an interesting ability. Sorry, I'll get to the comments in a few. The ability is very interesting because, you know, it blocks Mew. So bench barrier obviously is post rotation now, so it doesn't matter. But, you know, before this, I had the idea of using Empoleon with the Matchless Maelstrom and Melanie to get those extra energy cards so that you get to do 30 damage to their bench, all of their Pokemon with your Matchless Maelstrom without having to worry about their Mew. Because otherwise, this Pokemon needs to be in the active spot to be able to use the Emperor's Eye ability. So the only way you can block the Mew is if you use that Matchless Maelstrom tool card. So let's just look at the comments. Yes, so that's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, that's what Medicham is in the deck for. So let's try and get energy cards, I suppose. What can we... Maybe I'll get a... Oh my god, this is annoying. I don't know what to do. We have a Bird Keeper. Oh, we can fast evolve everything. Maybe get another Sobble. Okay, they're not playing that that scary of a deck, so we're still good, I suppose. Let's try a Great Ball just to compress our hand, just because I really want to be using that Crobat. So we got a Sobble. If they every us, we can actually still retain the important cards because we have 2 Crobats in the bench, so nothing to worry about anymore. Got a Bird Keeper, no energy cards. We have 12 energy cards in this deck. What? Ah, oh, come on. No. Dang it. Bird Keeper only lets you draw 3. Now we have nothing. We have no Drizzle anymore. Oh, we have one more Drizzle. Oh, thank god. Okay. If they don't Marnie us, if they Marnie us, it's gonna be good anyway, so... If we don't get an energy card by the next Marnie, I really don't know what to say. We have like 12 energy cards in this deck, so... Another Melanie. I kind of wish I have a... Oh, we can use a Milo. Let's use a Milo then. We have 4 Ice Riders. Don't have to worry too much about... They can do... How much can they do? 18. We have 4 Ice Rider. It's better to just save one though. I don't think I need a boss order. Okay, finally an energy card. Goodness. Oh my gosh. Yikes, they can actually kill us. We destroyed ourselves. Okay, that is like really stupid. What are we gonna do? I don't think there's anything we can do. Yeah, whatever. All they need is another Remoraid or another Empoleon to knock us out. Actually, you're right, because we are actually staying ahead. Uh, so the trick about Medicham is you don't actually collect extra prize cards. You're only staying a little bit ahead of your opponent by getting an extra turn. So getting an extra turn means you actually get to attack again, but you're not doing another knockout, because we are not knocking out with our Ice Rider VMAX. We are only attacking. We're only adding that extra turn for another attack, not another knockout. So they don't have extra basic energy, so that's good. But we actually have to... Oh my god, we can't do it. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. Just because of that stupid old cemetery, I shouldn't have put that card. Oh my god. It was really silly of me to trap myself. Now that Ice Rider is trapped, we have no way of putting our basic Pokemon onto the bench. Our Melanie is stuck as well. Everything is stuck. So I think I'm just gonna kill it right now, just to free up the bench spot so that I can use my Melanie. They can't actually knock out my Ice Rider. They can't knock out my V yet with one hit, so I'm just gonna free the bench spot. So I trapped myself, I have no choice. Sorry guys. Made a really stupid mistake there. So at least we can use our Melanie now. Okay, nothing else we can do. We don't even need that old cemetery. So they are not playing VMAXs, no point. Medicham is basically useless unless we actually hit for 130 damage. Which actually defeats the purpose, because we are actually delaying ourselves if we do that. We're actually slowing ourselves down and speeding ourselves back up with Yoga Loop, which is basically pointless. So I'm gonna do my boss order actually. Should we boss order or should we just kill this thing? I'm quite torn now. Boss order, should we do that? Oh my god, 130, 130. My math is very bad. Sansuluchi, okay. 170. So we can actually knock out that one. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna boss order. Am I still being gang stalked? Yes. But you can't let that shit get to you, you know? Just keep on going. Oh my gosh. I forgot about... I can't use boss order and melody at the same time. Oh god. Sun. Oh no. I have to waste my energy card now. It's okay, it's okay. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna just play another one just in case we can switch it. Okay. I suppose that's all. We wasted our Inteleon, but oh, we have 2 prize cards left. So we actually don't have to worry too much. They just need to boss order though. Shit, they just need to boss order our Crobat. Oh dear. Can they do it though? They have 4. They need 5, 6. They need all 6 to be able to knock out a Crobat. No Inteleon as well. If they have an Agatha, not possible that they have an Agatha since they're not playing Old Cemetery. Yay! Okay, we won the game. Thank God for that. Not quite yet, just because we don't have energy cards. Oh my god. This is annoying. Are you serious? We have like 12 energies. Why are they not showing up? This is annoying. Okay, I don't know what to do here. 180. 180. They can't knock us out, right? $120. If Melanie doesn't get us an energy card, I'm gonna like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't want to attach energy to that one. I should do this. Should we do that? Okay, whatever. I don't care anymore. It really comes down to luck now. It all comes down to luck. Okay, so they did nothing. I suppose we won. We can actually use an Agatha. So just for kicks, let's just use our Inteleon, Agatha, everything we can. We can't use Medicham. Oh, we can actually use for that extra turn on the last minute, which is basically pointless. Just because we have no turns left after drawing the last prize card. So Medicham still haven't shined. Medicham did not do anything for those last 3 games. Not yet, just because we haven't faced a VMAX that is not an Urshifu. Any non-Urshifu VMAX, is destroyable, can be countered by your Medicham. So if you play your Medicham with your Ice Rider VMAX, if you're up against any other VMAX, you may have a high chance of winning. Could be an Umbreon deck, could be a Eternatus VMAX. If they have a Dark Box and a Crobat, I'm not sure why, but it's like a indication, almost like 100%. There we go. If their first active is a Crobat, and if they have a Dark Box, it's like 100% they're playing Eternatus. I'm not sure why. So we can use a Bird Keeper. Oh well. Sabo. We can use Smash Uppercut. 2 is enough, right? I suppose. Let's just get 3. I don't want them to Every though. Avery, not Every. I just found out that the name is pronounced Avery, not Every. So sorry about the mispronunciation. They are pausing for no reason. Probably deciding what to do next. Maybe you have like way too many evolution cards in your hand or something. So we have a Drizzle, we have two incenses, we have no energy cards in our discard pile. We can retreat and immediately use our Lance on the next turn. Max Lance. Crickets. How are my little crickets doing? Okay, so we have Moltres and Umbreon. There we go, Umbreon. Umbreon for that boss auto effect. Marnie, oh gosh. Marnie is bad for us actually. We got research though. One Sobble down. Sobble. What are we gonna do? Should we hope for a Melanie? I really don't want to do that. We don't have to hope for a Melanie. My bad. But we actually have to get our evolution card. Oh, there we go. Thank God. Level ball. There we go. I forgot to check whether I have another Drizzile, because we do have 4 Drizziles in this deck. There we go. But you do need to check though. You do need to check just in case all of your Drizzile end up in your prize card, which is very unlikely, basically impossible in the standard format, just because it wouldn't be fair that way. I haven't had a game where I have no Drizziles before. So I'm just gonna do that one and that one. And I suppose that's it. I don't want them to knock out my Medicham. I can actually use Rite of the High King. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's use High King first. So bad thing about this arrangement is that you actually need to switch. I just realized that weakness about this deck. After using your Max Lance, you actually have to discard everything. That means you need your Air Balloon to be able to switch to your Medicham. Not only that, you need your Raihan or another Melanie to be able to charge up your Yoga Loop, which is a 2 energy attack cost as well. So you actually need a lot to be able to use that Yoga Loop. So I don't think we can do it this game either, just because we actually passed the turn using using the non-GX attack, the Rite of the High King. So we can actually kill it with Rite of the High King again while charging our Medicham, but I don't want to be putting that because they probably are going to use an Umbreon VMAX to knock it out. But if they do that though, they're going to have to worry about our VMAX. So it really is a choice of which to kill. 270, they need 20 more, right? Chouzansuchi. Yep, they need 20 more. But that means we can't attach any more energy cards. If they have a Crushing Hammer, then we're done, unless we unless we Melanie. Get one of that. Attach to that one. Discard. Crobo. Here comes Inteleon. Ha 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 ha. Should we use a boss order? Just for kicks? They don't have another Eternatus. So that's the one they're gonna attack with. Bye bye Eternatus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, Rite of the High King killed them. So boss order is not gonna help us. We don't need to use Max Lance, but it's like there's no point retaining the energy cards just because they're gonna knock us out next turn. But if we do Max Lance, they're probably gonna do something pesky, like knock out our bench Pokemon instead, so that if we attach energy cards to that thing, it gets knocked out. So it's better to retain your energy cards. So don't be complacent, you know. Just because you can do your Max Lance, you shouldn't do it. There we go. I knew they were gonna boss order. uh. 250. Can we do it though? I think we can. Oh gosh, it's dead. It's dead. So we actually killed it with Ice Rider. Nothing surprising there because it is Ice Rider as well. Ice Rider Inteleon, you know. No Medicham. So I'm just gonna tweak the deck a bit. After this game, I'm gonna change the deck a bit just because we are not using Medicham at all. So there we go, knocked it out. Okay, let me check the... It's 47 minutes, so let's go for some deck building fun. We're gonna arrange our deck a little bit more just so we can find a way to make sure Medicham can shine with this deck. So to make Medicham shine, as we said, we need our switch cards. So we need our air balloon to be able to switch it out. We need a lot of ways to charge up our Pokemon. Ice Rider is annoying because you actually have to discard your energy cards. So no air balloon means no Ice Rider being... Unless your Ice Rider... The bad thing about Medicham is, you know, is very low HP, so... I really don't know what to do. I suppose air balloon is the only way I can do it. So let's add 2 air balloons, and I don't know why it's being so slow now. Okay, let's maybe discard Sobble and Drizzile. It's being like super slow. Sorry guys. So we don't need all Cemetery maybe. 3 Drizzile is enough, I suppose. 2 Inteleon, just because we don't want to be relying too much on Inteleon. Maybe 2 Agatha. 2 air balloon. We need Raihan though. Do we need Raihan? I don't know. Great Ball. I actually prefer a Evolution Incense to that Great Ball. Just because we already have 4 Ice Rider, so we don't need that many balls to get it out. So I think that's it. If we don't use our Melanie for our Ice Rider, then we can use it for our Medicham, but we only have 3 though. So I think I'm just gonna trade 1 boss order for another Melanie or a Raihan. Melanie or Raihan, guys? I don't know. Let's just get a Melanie just because we have 1 less Drizzile. So Melanie would be nice to have another one, but if we have a Melanie, it's It's gonna increase the ratio, the rate, the chances of it showing up in our hand is gonna be much higher. That means we can't actually do much. Bird Keeper, we only have one Bird Keeper. We can't Melanie and Bird Keeper at the same time. That's a bad thing. So I don't think we need a Bird Keeper anymore. Maybe another Milo. I don't know what to do. I think that's enough. I think that's fine. Let's try. Let's go ahead and try with this. Try and see what happens. Our second arrangement, second build for this deck. So those of you who are still with me, I hope you guys are not too bored with this deck, because we are playing Ice Rider Inteleon, which is kind of the meta, you know, kind of the very similar to the meta. And as you saw in the earlier games, we didn't get to use the Medicham at all. So sorry about that. I'll try to make sure Medicham shines in this or the next game. Maybe this might be the last one, I don't know. I'm gonna end the video is gonna end after an hour, so this might be the last game or the second last. Metal type, we are weak towards metal type, so that's very bad. But all we need is one strike and as many Sobbles on our bench as possible. Five cards. Please don't be a Zacian. If they are playing a Zacian, oh my god. I hate Zacian. I love it when I'm playing that card, but I hate it when I have to face it. Who doesn't? Another Sobble. So that I forgot that Ice Rider is dead. We should have gotten another Ice. Oh dear. We can't use Medicham again just because they are using a V card. Agatha and that one, I suppose. Crobat showed up at the wrong time. Now we need to Marnie to save that Crobat. Okay, we got another one for Ice. Give us an Ice Rider. VMAX, only one VMAX, gosh. Okay. Just gonna play everything. Now they're gonna have to waste a boss order to knock out two. Sorry, to knock out either one. Should have played that Crobat actually. But we can still Marnie or Melanie. Melanie would be smarter. If I play that Crobat, they're gonna Marnie us anyway, so you know, every time I play a Crobat as my last card before I pass the turn, they are gonna Marnie us. Like, it's like every time I do that, they Marnie me. So might as well not play my Crobat, you know. I can use a Bird Keeper now. So good thing about having a Bird Keeper is that you can actually Drizzile for your Bird Keeper. We don't need a Melanie now. We can actually use a. Hopefully we have a Bird Keeper. Otherwise we are gonna have to get another Air Balloon. Let's see if we have a Drizzile. Another Drizzile. Yep. Two more Drizziles. So we can actually be quite choosy. We have quite a luxury here to choose whatever trainer cards we want. Melanie maybe? Another Melanie? We can't evolve too many of our Ice Rider though, because they can knock us out with one hit. And we have to watch out for that stupid thing. Crap. Okay, I'm gonna get a Melanie. I'm gonna get a Melanie for my... Oh, we can't do that. Darn it. Do we have another evolution incense? We do. Evolution for VMAX. Come on, VMAX. I'm actually wasting my evolution cards because now Inteleon is going to be super difficult to get out. Yep. Okay. Crobat. And Milo. Okay. Bye-bye, Zacian. Okay, now we have no way of doing anything to them. But we may be able to use our Yoga Loop against the Zamazenta. So Glacial Lance plus Yoga Loop. But it is 3 energy attack cost, so quite impossible as well. We can't do anything else though. We need 2 Inteleons and Ice Rider. But they are delayed as well. They are super delayed just because they can't do anything. So if they boss order us, that's going to be very bad. They have energy cards in the discard pile. No evolving for that one. How many Inteleons do we have? Only 2. I think we only have 2 in the deck. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna target the Bronzor. Let's do the Zamazenta. Let's retreat to that one. Oh my gosh. We have 4 already. Let's get a Yoga Loop. Okay, we got another one. Bronzor. Okay, I suppose that's it. If they Zacian knock out our Ice Rider this turn, I really don't know what to do. Oof. Ooh, that is painful. Oof, that is painful. So heal cards is gonna be even tougher for us to play that, unless we bring out our Old Cemetery in time. Old Cemetery is gonna help us. One last Old Cemetery. We still need that 30, is it? 30. We still need our Melanie though. So that's gonna be 210 and then Yoga Loop to get an extra turn. But we need Melanie. No Melanie, we can't do anything. If they boss order us, we are dead. Oh gosh. This is painful. I'm gonna try and compress the deck. Let's see what we have anyways. 3 Melanies, goodness. I don't think that's a wise decision. If they boss order, I don't know what to do anymore. I'm just gonna concede, guys. Oh my god. Boss order. No, don't boss order us. Don't boss order us. Highly unlikely they don't have a boss order already. There we go. But at least we got our... At least we can hit it with... It's very loud. At least we can hit it with our VMAX now. So VMAX with... hopefully our... what's it called? Melanie, there we go. But that Zamazenta is gonna be impossible to kill. So we got our... old cemetery. So suppose we have no choice but to target the Zamazenta. We can actually target the Bronzor and then use Medicham for that. Whatever. I don't think it would make a difference though. If we target a Bronzor and if we knock the Bronzor out with a Medicham Yoga Loop, then that's gonna it's gonna cost us those energy cards, so it's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna do much because they are probably not gonna put any more Pokemons on their bench. So it's better to just target the Zamazenta from here on out. Oh, another one. Oh my goodness. We can't win anymore. One more boss order is all they need. 2 more boss order actually. We need to Marnie them, but yet we still need to use our Melanie at the same time. We can't use Melanie that many times because we are milling ourselves to death already. We have 1 more Marnie in the deck though. That means we can shuffle it back, replenish our deck. So we can only use 1 more Marnie, so we have to pass the turn. We have to, you know, give them an extra turn. Another chance of drawing that boss order. If they don't draw that boss order though, then we are safe. 30, that's actually just nice. But no Yoga Loop again. This game we don't get to play Yoga Loop. It's not over yet, they can still win very easily. Just because of boss order. So nothing else we can do. Medicham did nothing. For like 6 games. Medicham did nothing. Medicham, you're useless. Okay, I'm gonna concede. No possible way for us to win. Because we are playing, we can only attack with our Inteleon and our Medicham. We can't actually use Smash Uppercut. Let's see the time. It's already 1 hour, guys. So I think I'm just gonna end there. Let's just go for another game. Let's hope they use a VMAX. One last game, guys. So if they use a VMAX, then we can still hope to use our Medicham. I'm just going for a last one just because Medicham didn't get that that moment, that, you know, shining moment that we hoped that it would get. The annoying Medicham didn't do its job. So this is the last one. If they play a VMAX, if they play DCDY, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna not. Can only attack with Inteleon if they use a DCDY. Oh, okay, a jump bluff. So we don't need that higher damage to knock out everything. Sorry, to knock out anything. What can we do? Let's discard. I don't think we need that. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's look at our evolution. 2 Drizzles, 2 Ice Rider. So we don't actually need anything. Let's just prepare everything. I'm gonna use research here. Okay. Prepare Sobble or not. We have 4 Melanie, so don't have to worry too much. Oh gosh. Okay. Let's Crobat. Crobat. They can actually do 60. Oh gosh, I forgot. They can do 60 with their Matchless Maelstrom. So it's actually smarter not to do that. Shit, I forgot. Well, I remember now, so... On the off chance that they don't have that tool card, we're just gonna put an extra 1 just to compress our deck. Just in case they don't get... Because we actually have to rely on Drizzile to draw our supporter cards. We have no other way to do anything. Let's just do that. Medicham. Here comes Medicham. It's afraid of Psychic type. It's a fighting type, not a ground type. No Matchless, please. Not yet. Come on. They need Rapid Strike Energy and a Matchless Maelstrom. They don't have Octillery yet. Oh gosh. No. Crap. Let's hope they draw all the Jump Bluff into their hand. That means they can't actually search their deck to evolve with Solar Evolution. Another Hoppip. Oh god. If they kill... Oh yay! No Jump Bluff, no energy, perfect. Oh, thank God. I was expecting otherwise. I was expecting the other thing to happen. But oh well. Now we can use a Melanie. So we're gonna get a Melanie. We can even get another Drizzile. We can do it now. Okay, we may be able to use Yoga Loop with Inteleon, not with Ice Rider, but with Inteleon. We can't use Agatha anymore, but we can force them to add those extra damage counter with their... if they attach energy from their own hand as well. So I'm just gonna use Drizzile, just in case they can't knock us out yet. 60 is enough to knock out that Drizzile, but anyways, I'm just gonna do it. So I'm gonna get a Melanie for my Medicham. If they don't Marnie us, then we get to use Melanie, right? I should have saved that Drizzile. No point saving that Sobble anyways. But now they actually have to evolve, get the tool card, and reattach energy all... Oh, they can't do it anymore. They can't attack anymore. because you need 3 energy cards to be able to attack with Matchless Maelstrom. You need your grass and your double rapid strike energy, so you can't. It's not possible for them. They can use a Raihan though. Raihan, but they use the Karina's focus, I think. Evolve. So, Skiploom. Oh man. Anyways, I'm just gonna finish that thought there. Skiploom always has that special effect, special evolution effect. You know, it's almost like you are skipping an evolution. So for the Lost Thunder Skiploom allows you to, you know, put all of your put all cards attached to your Skiploom, including that Skiploom, into the Lost Zone, and then bring out a Jumpluff from your deck and put it in its place onto your bench instead. So it's kind of the same as your Solar Evolution. If you attach energy card to that Skiploom, you get to evolve it. Even, you know, it doesn't matter if you put it into play this turn or if you played it this turn, you still get to evolve it. So that's how, that's the mechanic of it. That's the tech that you're playing. Skiploom, you get to skip an evolution. So that's just interesting to note. Anyways, this deck, we are featuring our Medicham V, Yoga Loop. We don't get to use any of it. We could use it on our last game, but they conceded before we could do anything. We could use our Inteleon to do, you know, extra damage counter on their Jumpluff or their Skiploom or Hoppip or even their Passimian. Accumulate enough damage counters and then after that switch to our Retreat or switch to our Medicham for the Yoga Loop for an extra turn. So this is the gist of this deck. We are trying to, you know, kill a VMAX with our Ice Rider and also with our Inteleon, but also to add those extra few damage counters with our Old Cemetery, with our Agatha, and obviously with our Yoga Loop. So Yoga Loop allows us to get an extra turn if we knock out our Pokemon with the damage counters that we place with this attack. So that is the strength of this card, but we are not able to use this throughout all of the games that we play with this deck. I'm sorry to say that we are not able to use this card. We are not able to use this attack just because you know, we didn't face a lot of VMAXs. We didn't face a lot of you know, the situation at hand was not conducive for our Yoga Loop to be used in that sense. So I'm not sure if this deck is perfect for this card to be you know, featured in this deck. So it's actually better to use this card in maybe a Rapid Strike formation or maybe your Shedinja. I would love to make a Shedinja deck with this Medicham. I tried, but it's still on the works. It's still in the works. It's not perfect yet. I'm still working on it. So Shedinja actually requires, let me just show you a real quick overview of that. I'm pretty sure I have it somewhere here. So Shedinja is very tricky to use. You need 3 energy cards. You need your Cast Off Shell. We are going over 1 hour here, but I'm just gonna show you real quick. I'm not sure which deck it is now. I think it's this one. Oh yay, perfect. So Shedinja, you need 3 energy. You need 3 colorless energy to make it work. Life Squeeze, put damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon until they have 10 HP remaining, and then after that you can use your Yoga Loop to collect that knockout and get another turn to be able to use your boss order to use Life Squeeze again on any of your opponent's VMAX or V Pokemon. So you get to place damage counter until they have 10 HP remaining twice. Not only that, you get to collect that extra knockout with your Yoga Loop. So obviously we need our Cherim because Cherim allows us to fast charge our Shedinja. We need our Twin Energy to be able to attach to our Shedinja fast enough for it to attack. Bad thing about Shedinja is that if they play an Old Cemetery, Old Cemetery doesn't work because it is a Psychic type, it is a Ghost type, so Old Cemetery doesn't work against Shedinja. But if they play Arctozolt, if they play Cursula, Shedinja is dead. You can't attach any energy cards from your hand. So you need 3 energy, for that matter, you need 3 energy cards. That means you may need your Raihan to be able to make this deck work. You need Raihan not only for your Shedinja, but also for your Medicham because it is 2 energy attack cost. You can't attach your Twin Energy. Twin Energy doesn't work for your V or GX Pokemon, so Twin Energy only act as 1 energy for your Yoga Loop. It doesn't do much for your Medicham. And we also need our Scoop Up Net Ninkada. We need our Cast Off Shell card. We need our Scoop Up Net. So it's very confining in that sense. We need 3 Pokemon cards to be able to summon alone this card, we need we need those three Pokemon cards already. Not only that, we need to charge it with our Cherim. We need to bring out those Pokemon cards with our balls, with our evolution incense. We need to think about switching our cards with our Medicham, switching our cards to our Medicham, and then charging our Medicham with a Raihan and a Melanie or something like that to be able to attack with Yoga Loop. So it's crazy, crazy, crazy. We need to charge not only this 3 energy cost attack, but also this double energy cost attack as well. And we have 2 Crobat in this deck also. So this Oranguru is there just because you can't actually summon your Shedinja unless it's in your deck. So if you have all of your Shedinja drawn into your hand, kind of like the Skiploom Jumpluff thing, if your Jumpluff is in your hand, if you have no Jumpluff in your deck, you can't use Solar Evolution to evolve it. If all of your Shedinja is in your hand, you can't use your Cast-Off Shell to search your deck for a Shedinja and put it into your bench because your deck has no Shedinja. So that is why we need 1 Oranguru. It's better to have 2, but we can't find the space for anything basically for this deck. We also need our Dina Tree Heal. Dina Tree Heal forces your opponent to not heal their Pokemon. If they heal 30 damage, even if they heal with a potion, 30 damage or even their Crystal Cave is enough to destroy our deck, because 30 damage is enough to prevent us from collecting that extra knockout with Yoga Loop. We are only doing 2 damage counter. We have no Inteleon, we have no Zigzagoon, we have no Arctozolt, no way of placing those extra damage counter on our opponent's Pokemon. So this is why Shedinja doesn't work. That is why I'm trying to make this deck work, but maybe with a Dream Ball or maybe with something, Silent Lab for the expanded format. It's still in the works. I really don't see any potential for Shedinja at all, because Shedinja is like basically useless, only 30 HP. Plus they are playing, if your opponent plays Rapid Strike Urshifu, you're completely dead, completely destroyed. All of your Ninkadas is destroyed. Ninkada is very weak as well, only 40 HP. So I don't want to go on too long. That's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the deck. It's called our Winter Yogi, featuring Medicham V and Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX. We'll see you on the next episode, and have a nice day. Bye guys!